Good morning. Welcome to another day of Mindful Monday. Today, what I thought we would talk about is representation. I received a question asking, what is the importance of representation? And I know this question was geared towards race and gender in specific, but I want to look at the sub 4 minute mile as an example. Sub 4 minute mile stood in athletes' minds for decades, where no one thought it was possible until Roger Bannister in 1956 was able to beat that sub 4 minute mile. And like I said before, it stood for decades. Now, within 46 days later, his record was beaten because all of a sudden it wasn't impossible to do it. And that is the key to representation. When you can see someone who looks like you, who comes from the same neighborhood, who has experienced similar things to you, all of a sudden, it's not impossible if you see them achieving their goals. If you see them accomplishing the things that they wanted to through all the different obstacles that can be in front of them. I know this to be true because I have seen Black business owners talking about the struggles they went through as they were starting their businesses, which helped me become independent and strong enough to go out and create my own business. When it came to being a student athlete, seeing other student athletes that look like me graduate and gain employment after they were done with their sport, that helped me. So I knew that I could do that as well. So if you're someone that is in a position of power, looking at your team or your groups and noticing there's not a lot of representation, just be mindful of that and noticing how you may be able to incorporate more representation, because as a whole it just helps everyone when you have lenses from every walk of life, right? It's inclusive. If you're someone who is setting out and not seeing representation for yourself, just take a breath and realize you are that representation, and the struggles that you go through, the work you put in, that is going to shine for all those people that look at you and see you representing them. And for all those people that were representation for me, thank you. Thank you for putting yourself out there and putting yourself through that struggle. Because now I know how much easier it is. I know that I can achieve it. There is no glass ceiling anymore. So just taking this as a mindful moment. If you are one of those people that is trying to find that representation, just know that there are plenty of people breathing and cheering for you. And don't ever stop. Keep continuing. And when you get to those mountaintops, make sure that you take a look down and see everything you have achieved. And remember, breathe deeply. Live fully. Have a great week.